God delayed it on purpose. Jesus knew his friend was dying, and he waited, not because he didn't care, not because he was busy, but because what he was about to do needed time. You see, the story of Lazarus isn't just about a miracle. It's about timing. Lazarus was sick, critically ill. His sisters, Mary and Martha, sent an urgent message to Jesus, a message full of desperation. Lord, the one you love is dying. They expected him to drop everything and come running. But the Bible says that when Jesus heard the news, he stayed where he was for 2 more days. Can you imagine the confusion? The anxiety? The feeling of abandonment? By the time Jesus finally arrived in Bethany, it was too late. Lazarus was dead. He had been in the grave for 4 days. The professional mourners were there. The scent of death hung in the air, and hope was gone. Martha, heartbroken and confused, met Jesus on the road. She said what so many of us think but are afraid to say out loud, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." It's a statement of faith mixed with profound disappointment. It asks the cry of a heart that believes in God's power but can't understand his timing. And what Jesus did next is so powerful. He didn't launch into a theological explanation. He didn't defend his delay. He didn't say, "Just trust me, I have a plan." The shortest verse in the Bible simply says, Jesus wept. He entered into their grief. He felt their pain. Then he walked to the tomb, a cave with a stone rolled across the entrance. He commanded them to take away the stone. And then, with a voice that echoed with divine authority, he shouted, "Lazarus, come out!" And the man who was dead, wrapped in burial cloths, walked out into the daylight. But here's the part of the story we often miss. If Jesus had come earlier, when Lazarus was just sick, he would have performed the healing. An amazing miracle for sure, but by waiting, by allowing death to have its temporary moment, he demonstrated something infinitely greater. He proved he has power over the grave itself. So if you're in a season of waiting, if it feels like God is late, if your dream feels buried, if the situation looks completely over, I want you to remember this. Your delay might just be God setting the stage for a bigger miracle than you could ever imagine. The silence doesn't mean absence. The waiting doesn't mean he doesn't care. Trust this. God is never late. He's always intentional. He's not just the God of healing. He's the God of resurrection. And what he has in store for you is worth the wait. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it.